Thing that I can tell you right now is this parking lot. We were told by legal liaison that you guys, if you're just out here for nothing more than to film,
Yeah.
you can't be on the property.
Let me explain. I am here gathering, that's my business. I'm here gathering content for a story under the First Amendment, freedom of the press. That is my business. So I do have business here. Okay, and you, go ahead, yeah, go ahead, turn it on. You cannot turn a constitutionally protected activity into a crime. So I'm going to put you on notice. I've warned you. I'm here, I'm doing a constitutionally protected activity, and this is my business. I am here on official business, and this is a public space. It's accessible to the public, and I am in a public area right now. And you cannot be trespassed from public property unless you commit a crime.
Thank you for your service, man. I appreciate it. Because I'll tell you one thing. This street was not going to block itself.
Yeah. I was wondering, me and my friends are wanting to hang out and drink some beers later on. How do we get you guys to come out and block the road for all my drunk buddies to leave so nothing happens? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This video was recorded on August 18th, 2024 in downtown Fort Worth. I was showing Josh from Accountability for All around downtown Fort Worth. We were near the Fort Worth Central Police Department, which is owned by the Bass Brothers, along with many other buildings in the area, including the Bass Performance Hall. It looked like an opera had just ended when we walked down there and a crowd was exiting. We noticed a man in a suit with an earpiece was giving orders to the police, making sure that the opera goers could cross the street without waiting for traffic signals or facing interference from the public. I approached one of these police officers that was blocking the street and jokingly asked if he'd come to our party and block the streets for us. Another officer got upset because we were recording, and he went and complained to the supervisor before storming off in what looked like a rage quit. If you're looking for corruption in Fort Worth, this is a good place to start. As the old saying goes, follow the money. The Fort Worth Central Division Police Department is still a public building, though the city rents it from the Bass Brothers. The Bass Brothers often claim it's private property and regularly trespass people from the police department. After we left the opera area, we walked down toward the police department and had some interesting interactions, and you're not going to want to miss that. Without further ado, let's jump into the video. I'll see you guys later. This is where all the snooty people watch their opera and stuff.
Oh, they watch the opera?
This building is owned by the same person that owns the police department.
When have you last been to the opera?
Never.
When's the last time you've been to the opera?
Never. Never and never.
Abandoned vehicle
Never, never, never. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was good. Make a move. Oh, excuse me.
I thought everyone was friendly in Texas.
What happened to the Southern hospitality?
So not everyone friendly in Texas. Did you hear what I said to you?
Yeah.
I was like, hey, yeah, no, that's cool. I just figured I'd jump in your conversation and, be a part. He's like, that's kind of rude. I was like, yeah, but so is stealing people's shit. You don't hear me come and tell you it's mine.
And make no mistake about it, they're not taking abandoned vehicles. They're taking vehicles that when they run the tag, if these people owe
tickets,
if they owe anything, if they didn't pay for their parking, they call that abandoned.
Guarantee you they won't be giving tickets to any of the rich people here that are coming to see the show tonight.
No.
The opera.
Yeah, this is the opera.
The opera.
We probably should go back over there.
Yeah.
And we can just get them when we come out.
This is the opera in Fort Worth.
I think he's wearing, specifically, he's wearing that Stetson so the seagulls don't shit on him. Or the birds out here.
Well, that opera hall sure does hold a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm feeling
Good
kinda
Lord.
Like maybe I wanted to go to the opera. Maybe we should have went to the opera.
Everybody's thanking the police. Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. Oh, let me lick your boots.
Those boots are dirty. Let me shine them for you.
Officer, do you need a reach around?
Officer, quick, look, there's a car for you to steal. So hot out here. It's almost not fun to troll these two stupid cops. Operative word is almost. Almost. It's still fun.
He is working extremely hard. Let me
Yeah.
close this.
See, this is where I get to watch Harvey shine. This man is about to get thanked for his service.
Should I tell him he dropped something?
What do you want? His pocket is he? I mean, I don't want him to lose it. He seems like a
So that's what they did. They blocked this.
They blocked the street from the opera.
Yeah, so these people can cross the street.
A lot of people showed up to the opera.
There they are. Uh-oh. This guy's like Secret Service. He has the thing in his ear. Let's go see what they're saying. Hey, how you doing? Good. Hey, I was wondering, me and my friends are wanting to hang out and drink some beers later on. How do we get you guys to come out and block the road for all my drunk buddies to leave so nothing happens?
Well, you would just have to get in touch with the city council. And the
Oh, is that like a corruption politicians kind of thing?
I have no idea.
So they've kind of cornered the market on being able to drive drunk and get away with it, the city council?
I have no answers to those questions.
You'll just block any street you're told.
I'll do my job.
Okay.
Well, thank you for your service, man. I appreciate it. Because I'll tell you one thing. This street was not going to block itself.
Yeah.
It wasn't. And if the light stayed red, I mean, that probably would have done the same thing. But, you know, we appreciate your service. And his service. God bless him. How does he keep us safe? What does he do?
He works for Bass. He says to Bass another Bass. Bass is like the richest guy in town. He owns all these buildings.
How do I get a job for him?
I don't know. There's no 6 towers there. They belong to him. So Bass,
He owns both of them?
as far as I know, he and his wife.
Which one should I start at? I'm going to go door to door asking if he'll give me a job.
Take your pick.
You know, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go get me a job. All right.
So when Bass says block the road, you just block it no matter what. No, that's the city tax. I don't know what kind of agreement they have with Bass, but
Probably the rich guy agreement.
I don't know. I'm taking no part in that. So let me ask you this. Do all these people qualify for this?
This guy is creeping on us. That dude. The dude with the little suit over there. Our buddies are back down there. Now watch your back.
My phone over here.
Did it?
Somebody kept rage calling my phone. I kept hitting the red button. They just kept calling and calling and calling. So now it's overheated. The phone needs to cool down and restart. Hey, there is our buddy. Look how hot that is, bro.
Oh, geez.
It's almost burned you, huh?
That's because it's Texas, man. God. Now I can bring you back to the computer screen, guys. That's a nice view. So then you can see what's on the display there. And these aren't real cops. These are just like crossing guards with Stetsons that steal your shit, basically.
Overpaid crossing guard.
And I tried to be friends with this guy, but he told me that talking to him was rude.
Stop being so rude, Josh.
But his job is to steal shit from people. So I feel like that's silly. I think all the citizens should thank these brave traffic guards for their service. Because they're really doing a swell job. Oh, he's running. Oh, nice. Thank you. Hey, what's your name? I just want to go get a copy of that from your department.
Oh, no.
Because you just made a public record.
Oh.
So now I want to get that. So what's your name? Miss?
Policy. Your department policy says you have to identify when asked by member of the public.
Ma'am? Ma'am, I believe your ma'am? Ma'am, your policy says that you have to identify, and I need your name now for a records request. So I just want to say, Miss, ma'am, ma'am.
I guess we'll have to get a supervisor out here, huh?
I mean, he's a supervisor. I'll just talk to him. I don't know why she's so upset with me.
Oh, damn. He's not gonna rage quit, is he?
He's rage quitting against the machine. Miss, just a miss.
I'm sure he's a cool cowboy hat too.
Perfect. There's a supervisor right here. Can I have his name, please? He wouldn't tell me. What is her name?
His name's Smith.
Her name is Smith. Okay.
No, that guy's name.
Yeah, that lady right there with the straw hat. Her name is Smith.
Oh, you're
You see what I did? No, but hey, listen, you're a professional. That guy's taking pictures of me, and I just want to know his name so I can get copies of the pictures. That's all.
It's Smith. Smith.
Smith.
One of TCTs here in Colorado.
Smith.
Which is one of your traffic control technicians.
Thank you, sir. Crossing guard, Mrs. Smith. Thank you, sir. Harvey. Her name is Mrs. Smith. Mrs. Smith. Mrs. Smith.
Oh, he's rage quitting.
Mrs. Smith.
I can't believe my phone overheated, man.
Dude, that sucks, bro. I'm about to kill this live here in a second.
It's because somebody just kept calling me over and over again. I didn't have do not disturb on.
Oh, look, they just booked it. They seen us walking towards them. There was another. Yeah, listen, no directional, pulling into oncoming traffic. Look at the traffic enforcement guy doesn't know how to use a blinker. It's really difficult stuff. Look, they're all leaving.
Oh, we got the red lights.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going, man?
Pretty good. Are you on duty or off duty?
I don't know who you are, man.
Huh?
Who are you?
I'm a member of the public.
Oh, how you doing?
Are you a public servant?
I'm going to answer questions of people that identify themselves as a member of the public. I don't know who you are.
Are you on duty? If you're on duty, it's your policy to identify when a member of the public asks.
I don't have a policy.
So you don't work for the police department?
I'm going to answer questions of people I don't know.
Can I get a supervisor out here? Huh? So you just hang out at
You
the...
want me to call police for you?
Oh, you're gonna call the police?
No, I'm asking you a question. Do you need to call 911 or something for you?
No,
Okay.
absolutely not.
See if you need help.
No, I don't need any help. I'm just here gathering content for a story.
Oh, okay, cool. What's the story you're working on?
A story about a guy that was arrested using this public sidewalk here a few weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a bunch of gang members ran out of this building and attacked him. kidnapped him, put him in handcuffs, put him in a cage, malnourished him. You know, typical mafia style shit, you know?
So weird.
Yeah, man. Public sidewalk in America. You believe that shit?
Weird.
It is pretty weird.
Just eating old ball.
Hey, hello, officer. Can I get your name and badge number, please? These Fort Worth cops are the rudest in the whole country, man. Why is that? Just come back here to conversate and try to be friendly. You immediately got attitude from you, and then she ignored me. Why are you guys so rude, man?
I'm good. Some sardines. These ones have jalapenos in it. You should try the kind with jalapenos. You might like it.
I'm a jalapeno fan, but
I don't think you heard me, ma'am. I asked for your name and badge number. Okay. You? Do you know if this guy works for the police department? Because he was very, very rude, and if he does work for the police department, that's a policy violation.
I was rude.
To be rude and you didn't identify. That's 2 policy violations. These guys were respectful and professional. I can't tell if he's working because he doesn't have a uniform on.
he may not be working.
He acts like he's got contempt for the public. I just came back here to have a conversation.
I don't have contempt for anybody, bud.
Yeah, I don't think he's.
Don't hold it against me because I'm eating a can of sardines.
Hey, do you guys know anything? The reason why I'm here, I'm trying to gather content for a story. Do you guys know anything about the guy that was arrested a couple of weeks ago using that sidewalk? Did y'all hear about that? You weren't here?
I wouldn't hear that.
That's the story.
You know what day that was? You know what day it was?
I don't know the exact date. I mean, I could look it
Oh,
up.
what time of day?
It was nighttime because the video was definitely after dark.
I mean, I could have been working. I might have been on a call, but nah, I ain't hear anything about that. I've been
Yeah.
off for a few days, so.
Is there who's the supervisor in charge today?
It should be Sergeant LeBlanc.
Sergeant LeBlanc.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll ask for them.
I don't know if he's here right now at the sector, but maybe on the call or something.
But why I got you guys here? You know the sidewalk I'm talking about, it curves around the sides of those bushes?
Yeah, sure.
That's a public sidewalk. I looked it up on the, yeah, and then the police cars are actually parked on the public sidewalk. So this particular guy, he walked around the police car, and then known gang members ran out of this building and attacked him, kidnapped him, assaulted him, put him in a
I
cage.
have no idea about
Yeah.
so I mean, I'm not saying you're a liar. I
Yeah.
wasn't here for it, so.
Just because you guys have on a uniform and a badge doesn't give you the right to run up to people, assault them, rough them up, kidnap them, put them in handcuffs. When you put people in handcuffs and take them to jail, that's essentially kidnapping.
I'm cool with you, bro.
Huh?
I'm perfectly cool with you.
Yeah, that's what. But I'm just saying though, that's kidnapping. Like if I were to just run up to somebody and grab them and put them in handcuffs,
Yes, I don't know the details.
It's
of it,
kidnapping.
So it'd be unfair for me to even comment on it. I can
Yeah.
look it up, and if you're still here, we can have a conversation about it. If that's cool with you.
yeah. Where are you guys off to? Are y'all going to?
Yeah, we got a bunch of calls. I stopped
Oh.
out because you had a camera, so I was like, okay.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if you need help. I've never met you.
No, I don't
before,
need
so-
help. I'm just here.
Yeah, since I've never met you before, like I don't know who you are, so.
I'm Harvey
Just wanted
Freebird on YouTube.
Valentine 4846, Mobile Police. But like I said, if you have an emergency, holler at us. We'll do our
Yeah.
best to help you,
Do you
but-
know? Officer Cotton and Corporal Green?
You know what side of town they were?
They used to work for Central Division. I sued both of them, and about a month ago, the cases were dismissed. The judge granted them qualified immunity.
I mean,
So they got away with
How long ago
violating.
was that? How
They
long
they
ago?
got away with violating my rights and putting me in a cage and kidnapping me, because I beat the case,
How long ago was it?
but they got away with it. It's called qualified immunity.
No, I know that.
Do you know what qualified immunity is? Qualified immunity says if you cops are too ignorant to know the laws, then you should have qualified immunity. And so they determined that Corporal Green and Officer Cotton were too ignorant to know the laws, so they gave them qualified immunity. So they got away with what they did to me, which makes fucking no sense at all. But I didn't mean to interrupt you. What were you saying?
No, like I said, I can look it up if you want to have a conversation with us. By all means.
But I do have good news, though. I got a settlement last week from Arlington Police Department, so I won that one. You can't win them all.
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, bad cop Stacy Brown. Yeah, she violated my rights. You see, they did not give her qualified immunity because she lied on an affidavit, and everybody knows that you're not supposed to lie. So qualified immunity doesn't cover you guys if you intentionally do something
We
wrong.
actually have a really important call now.
All right, you guys.
Take care, all right?
Yeah, I hope somebody's not dying and waiting on you guys. You've been sitting here talking to me for 5 minutes. Oh! Whoa. Let's go check in with Josh. Josh, is he giving you a hard time?
Yeah, he was telling me if I didn't turn over my guns, that he was going to sell me to a foreign nation.
Sergeant, can I please ask you a question before you go inside?
I'm not going inside my phone.
Oh. Did you hear about the guy that was arrested using this public sidewalk a few weeks ago?
Using what?
Using this public sidewalk a few weeks ago. There's
I heard about it.
Yeah, there's a sidewalk that goes around these bushes.
Yep.
And it's on this side of the bushes, and so these police cars are parking on the public sidewalk. And this particular individual, I don't know why, but he was trespassed from here previously. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. Okay, so, but he was trespassed, so he was staying on the public sidewalk, but the police car was blocking the public sidewalk, so he walked around the police car because he had to get through, and then a bunch of crazy lunatic men ran out of this building, attacked him, kidnapped him, put him in handcuffs, and put him in a cage. So that's why I'm here. I'm gathering content for a story. Can you give me any insight on that?
The only thing that I can tell you right now is this parking lot. We were told by legal liaison that you guys, if you're just out here for nothing more than to film,
Yeah.
you can't be on the property. If you're here to make a police report for something that's legitimate, you can be on the property.
We're not here just to film.
Just to film.
Okay, look, let me explain. I am here gathering, that's my business. I'm here gathering content for a story under the First Amendment, freedom of the press. That is my business. So I do have business here. Okay, and you,
Let me turn this on.
go ahead, yeah, go ahead, turn it on. You cannot turn a constitutionally protected activity into a crime. So I'm going to put you on notice. I've warned you. I'm here, I'm doing a constitutionally protected activity, and this is my business. I am here on official business, and this is a public space. It's accessible to the public, and I am in a public area right now. And you cannot be trespassed from public property unless you commit a crime.
Well, like I said,
Sergeant
actually,
Watson.
This property here, like I said, we were told by legal, for the safety of y'all, for the safety of us, as long as you stay on the sidewalks and not come in the parking lot,
Yeah.
everything's fine.
You guys should put up signs saying,
We told them that.
yeah.
We told them that.
If there was signs up, I wouldn't be standing here right now.
Like I said,
Harvey.
that's just what we've been told.
You get a good look at a T-bone by sticking your head up a bull's ass, but I'd much rather take the butcher's word for it.
I'd much rather go to a...
Tommy boy. Some Tommy boy.
The gentleman,
Have a good night, man.
I'm going home.
All right, man.
All right.
See you later,
Can I
man.
take one of these Suburbans home, Sarge?
Hey, thanks for not trying to enforce an unlawful law.
Not without city approval because they don't belong to me.
You are the city, my man.
Hey, I appreciate you not trying to enforce that unlawful law you were talking about.
Okay, well you're welcome.
But do you have a statement about the guy? I mean, he was on the
I don't know.
he was on the sidewalk. The police car had the sidewalk blocked.
Like I said, I don't know what he was doing, but
Alrighty.
anyway.
Is your inspection sticker up to date? Because we noticed a lot of them are expired. Okay, cool. You don't have anything illegal in there that we need to know about, do you? All right. Just checking, man. You never know. There's a lot of reports about cops selling drugs, so I just figured I'd ask.
I'm too old to do anything. I'm ready to go home and I'm ready to retire.
See you later, man. Drive careful.